Okay, Fable here. Little frustrated. My boss sent me contact information for this lady that she gets stuff embroidered. So I was going to bring it. And I could have swore she said Long Branch. But it took me to Edison. I clicked on the contact that she sent me, and there was a West Locust, but no 40. So, what a nightmare. Now I think she's a little aggravated. But she's like, I told you Long Branch. I'm like, I know, but I thought maybe that was something else. So I'm very pissed off at myself. I should have called her and said it's sending me to Edison, but I didn't. So, something I want to talk about is budgets and money. Only because my niece posted something on Facebook, you know, my pay on payday, something. After paying bills and something else, what's left? And there was, she put like $14 and something left. And I wrote, there's times I have had a penny in my account. And I wasn't joking. There were times when things were really rough. There was a time when we were waiting for the judge's decision, so he didn't have to pay anything. And my salary was like $35,000, and it doesn't go far. I had a car payment, bills. He paid the mortgage. That was it. No child support, no. So, I was a little ticked off about that. That the judge didn't put at least something temporary in place. But, whatever. So, there's even been times where I was negative. I mean, I had to pay fees, which really aggravated me because I was paying a credit card, $30 on the credit card, and I was getting charged $30 fee, so I was really paying $60, and I was only paying the minimum. But once things, you know, the money got settled and all that, then we were good. But then my daughter went off to college, and he paid nothing for that. So I was paying for stuff. And my son was, you know, did go to Brookdale for a little bit. And there was stuff I had to pay for that, like books and stuff, which books are not cheap. If anybody has a child at college, they know. I mean, now it's a little cheaper. You can rent books. So that is like amazing. So it makes it cheaper. Oh my God. People are idiots the way they drive. I really can't stand it. Sorry. So I'm a very, very budgeted person. And now I'm, you know, have a job paying more money. But now my rent went up. So today, to be honest, something came out that I didn't think was coming out till tomorrow. And like I said, I'm on a budget, and I kind of haven't adjusted my budget to the $500 increase a month that my landlord imposed. And, sorry, I have a little bit of a hoarse voice. I think it's my allergies. But I really, I can't. Like, I want to get my everything paid. I want to get it paid. And I don't want to be behind in anything. So I'm negative like $10.44 in my checking account. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning so much these days. But the good thing is that I have to get over this jerk. Yeah, I put my blinker on. She sped up when I put my blinker on. I can't stand people that do that. But I have overdraft protection because I signed up for it. That's my GPS telling me to go off to the right. I know I have to go off to the right. I don't think I'm sleeping well. That's why I'm yawning so much, and I'm so sorry. But I have overdraft protection. I have 24 hours to get that money in there. Good thing I get paid tomorrow. And that's usually when it happens, is going on the parkway, which I hate. That's usually when it happens, the day before. And it's sometimes, usually, only a couple dollars negative. That, when I woke up to that this morning, something that came out of my account and I saw it was negative. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. It reassured me that taking this place in this 55 and over community that I'm not so thrilled about is the right choice. I will have more money. My rent will be half. I have to actually call the girl and ask her, what is included. Most of these, there's community Wi-Fi. So I just have a Fire Stick. So that works for me, and I'm going to have 2 TVs. Oh, my goodness. Oh my God, I go the 28th to the doctor for routine checkup and blood work. And I'm going to mention this, how I'm yawning like mad and so tired. And I did have a sleep test, and for check for sleep apnea, and I don't have it, so I honestly don't know what the problem is. And I'm eating better, so I don't know. But it's a big adjustment. Talking about divorce, it's a big adjustment. I mean, some people make out fabulous. I know people that have made out great. They act like they're like, oh, this is horrible. Oh, well, you're making double what I am. You're getting double the child support that I am. You're getting double the alimony that I am. And you're crying the blues. And your rent is cheaper than mine. So, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time. Really hard time. Feeling sorry for you. Listen, and I'm sure there's people who have it worse than me. People that, I know some people, their ex quit their job. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. That they quit their job when they were going through the divorce. And they took a crappy job. Or they asked their boss to lay them off. I'm on unemployment. So the alimony, or maybe no alimony then. And the child support is based on that. And it's not much. And then the court system is just, I know they are so overcrowded, like with cases, so overwhelmed. But it's ridiculous. I filed a motion and then he didn't comply. So I called. I thought, oh, they're going to do something now. No, I have to file a motion, failure to comply with the motion. So I do that. He still doesn't comply. Okay. Because then they ordered him again. And then I had to file a failure to comply with the failure to comply. What the hell? It's all, like, at the time I was paying $50. I gave up $50 each motion. Plus you're making copies. You have to send him certified return receipt, everything. You have to send with your motion a copy of everything, and you have to keep a copy of everything. Oh, plus you have to send it to them regular mail. I don't know what the point is to send it regular mail when you're sending it certified. Really don't. I don't get that. Like, why am I spending the money to send? And I've sent for affordable housing, and it's a lot of paperwork. And guess what? Almost $15 each time. So I'm trying to get affordable housing. They won't let you fax it to them, which I think is ridiculous. But you have to mail it to them, and it's almost $15. You're trying to get affordable housing because you can't afford where you're living. So I just don't get it. So everything seems to be going up and up and up and up and up. I got $20 worth of gas today. There was a time $20 would fill my tank. Well, $20 barely gave me a half a tank. So that is just, everything is so ridiculous. Food. I mean, my son does a lot of my food shopping at Whole Foods, and you're probably like, you're shopping at Whole Foods, but you don't have much money. My son gets a nice discount and basically gets my meats from there. The rest of the stuff is ShopRite. Or, to be honest, Aldi or Lidl. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Some people say Lidl, but they're cheaper. Their stir-fried vegetables are so much cheaper, and they're so good. And I went to an Aldi down by my brother, and they didn't have the same ones, a little different. But he's like, oh my God, they have, this was so good. And they're like, oh, let me have the recipe. So I made like a stir-fried chicken. Cut the chicken up into cubes. And for, let's see, I'm talking chicken breast, like thick breast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. 3 chicken breasts. So it's not even a chicken breast a person. And to be honest, it's a lot of vegetables. And then over rice. And it is just yummy. So my adjustment is going to be cooking for 1. I'm going to have to start doing like I used to, either a Sunday or a Monday, and making meals, put them in the containers, and I am so sorry. I don't know why I keep yawning so much. It's ridiculous. Someone had said one time that, oh, you need water, your body needs water. Well, I've been drinking a lot of water. I forgot my reusable water bottle, so I feel bad polluting the environment with these plastic bottles. But I hear there's a farmer's market by where I am. Love farmer's market. It's usually so reasonable. And I'm really getting excited about it. I'm really, and the place is small, so I can't have a lot of people at once. So it's nice. I could have like 2 or 3 people over only. So this way I'm not overwhelmed. I'd like to have a lot of people over just because I like to cook and, I'm one of 5 children and live with my mother and grandmother and my aunt. So there was 8 of us. So cooked a lot, like big meals. So that's how I learned how to cook, big meals. So just have to scale it. Well, I don't really have to scale it down. I've learned to cook for like 4, 5. So I can make it, for the week or a couple weeks. Just put it in the containers. And I have to start bringing my lunch to work because if my boss doesn't buy, then I don't want to be spending the money going out. I have to cut back on my Starbucks too, and my Dunkin'. So, but budget's very tricky thing. If you need a very budget, very tight budget. So I'll be looking forward. I'm still want to, keep a good budget because I want to build my savings. But we'll see. But I'm almost back at my job, so I'm going to end this. But I want to hear your comments about budgeting or when something changes in life, or even if your partner loses their job and then you have to tighten your belts. The kids come along, big adjustment. The kids leave. Maybe they were contributing. That's my son. He wasn't giving me a lot a month, but, that helped. So, comment. I did get a comment on my post last night about, cheating and having affairs and throwaway society rather than working on the marriage. The comment was, because it's fun, duh. No, you're ripping apart a family. So, until next time, this is Fable signing out.